In just a couple of hours, neighbors in Atlanta's Old Fourth Ward are getting together to talk about a controversial Georgia Power expansion, and Georgia Power says it has already bought that expansion property.
But some residents say it will bring a blight in their community. Our Doug Richards joining us now live with more on what they're demanding here, Doug.
Well, the Georgia Power community issue is landing in a lovely residential area of the Old Fourth Ward. The Atlanta Beltline is about a mile in that direction. It's a normal community until you start seeing signs like this one indicating that Georgia Power has acquired formerly residential areas. And then as you come further up the sidewalk, what you get to is a sizable substation that Georgia Power has on the edge of this community that it has positioned itself to expand into this residential community.
It's a great street.
Sam Shapiro is raising a family on a street that's about a half block from a sizable Georgia Power substation in Atlanta's Old Fourth Ward. Georgia Power aims to about double the footprint of the substation, which has been an issue here for months.
It's been incredibly stressful. So we've been talking to them for about a year, and for a long time it seemed like it was going well, that they were listening to us.
Residents say Georgia Power quietly bought 8 homes. Some have been razed already.
They're knocking down these 3 houses.
So right across the street from.
Oh yeah.
It gives the utility the property it needs to expand. And Shapiro says, then the plan got ugly.
But we don't understand why they are building this substation as large as humanly possible, with the maximum grade, 10 to 15 feet from the road.
The option that we ultimately landed on is the one that's the least disruptive and also the most cost-effective.
Georgia Power's Misty Fernandez says the plan includes a 40-foot strip of green space in front of Shapiro's house. It will also include a security wall to contain new 65-foot towers and room for more hardware in the expanded substation as demand for electricity increases.
This area of Atlanta continues to grow, and so that's what required us to go and secure additional property to make sure that we could meet these needs and the energy needs of our customers.
Residents are having a meeting tonight to plot their next move. They have asked politicians to intervene. They also know that Georgia Power has its own political clout. And they also know that Georgia Power has bought, without having to use eminent domain, a whole bunch of property that will allow it potentially to do exactly what it wants with this substation. Live in Northeast Atlanta, Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.